been a long time coming. We finally here. What's good, y'all? Sean the Great here, and today is a very exciting day for me. So if you didn't know, which I was trying to put out a kind of a video or short or like an update of my whereabouts and everything like that, but every time I tried, there was some issue with the video or something. Don't know what was going on with that, but regardless of that, it still was a lot of time in between my last streaming, last video, and now, and we're here now. Not sure how I should do this video at all. I was kind of contemplating whether or not I should just boot up my computer or do this on my phone, but I just went ahead and decided to do it on my phone. I mean, it's got a better camera, maybe. I think recording on my phone would have been much better. So anyways, you didn't know, yeah, that's what I've been so let me start off. Let me start off correct, because I gotta show y'all, like, I guess this is about time to kind of show, like, I guess what's considered my previous setup now. I've been using this like for the last 4 years, right? To stream, to make videos, play certain games. It's pretty good on like certain stuff, but like everything else, not so much, which is why I play on console. Yeah. So this is my laptop. This is my gaming laptop that I've been doing everything on: editing, playing games, making videos, streaming. Like I said, not really playing any crazy games. If it was a different, like, demanding game, I would have to play it obviously on the Lord, I can't speak. I'm so excited. My console. I have a PS5. I also have an Xbox One. I don't have the latest Xbox, but I do have an Xbox One that I play like other games that I can't find on like the PlayStation Store or anything like that. But anyways, yeah. So this is that right here. This is my laptop. This is what I had been doing everything on. So it's got a nice little i5 in there. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of dark in this area. Kind of wish I had more light in here. This was kind of a light introduction into making content, right? I started making content back in 2020. I don't know if y'all have been here since then, but that's kind of where I got my start. Yep, now it's dark. It is dark right now. I'm probably gonna cut most of this out. Not sure what I'm cutting out. Oh Lord, hopefully I'll cut out whatever is broken. Not trying to break anything. Last thing I need. Not today. There's that. All right, that's a little bit better, I think. Yeah, I think so. There's also doing like a little fall cleaning, where they got spring cleaning. So now you got fall. Anyways, so, right, July, I start my journey. I wasn't able to do anything the first half of this year, but I knew in July, like, I think spring of this year is when I just decided I was going to take it seriously. And July, I got, I guess I should bring all my stuff in here, huh? I guess I'll do this kind of one by one. I kind of don't want to carry everything at once, because I just feel like I'm gonna drop something, and I don't like that idea. It's supposed to be a momentous day. This is, oh Lord, glare. This is the first piece that I bought in July of this year, right? So I got some light, a little 4070. I didn't need anything too crazy. I was kind of looking at different options. I didn't know fully what I wanted, so this is just kind of what I went with. So it's a 4070. It's a good card. I think it's better for 1080p, and it's a pretty good 1440p graphics card, which is I think a big upscale for me. But yeah, so that's the graphics card. You know, nice little 12 gigabytes of VRAM and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I think that's a good starting point for the graphics card, at least, because I didn't need anything that was overly expensive. Graphics cards, they can get very expensive. The literal next thing that I got was this one right here. So this is my motherboard, right? Took a shot with this one. The only difference between the graphics card and the motherboard for me was that the graphics card, I had already done research on it before I went to buy my graphics card, right? Whereas my motherboard, I just kind of, you know, fired a random shot. It was a nice little motherboard. I think this was the only, I think this is what's called an ATX motherboard, if I remember correctly. It was the only one with AMD, which I'll explain that in a second. The people at the store said it was gonna be pretty good with my parts, right? I think I made a pretty good random purchase on that one. So, but we'll certainly find out. It's also not overly expensive. I'm really not going for anything too crazy, right? Kind of, I guess, average. A little bit above that. Oh, my clock fell. So I knew what I wanted for my build immediately out the gate. I knew I didn't want anything crazy expensive, but I also wasn't looking to go for like a budget one either. Next is the thing that makes it all come together. Now, it's kind of hard to see, kind of blurry. Tap this a little bit. It's kind of hard to see. Ryzen 7 7800X3D, right? This is the king of gaming PCs right here for processors. Funny story about this. I didn't know anything about AMD products, right? So they make graphics cards and processors. Wasn't really interested in an AMD graphics card. I kind of just went with the most familiar kind of graphics card brand, and that was obviously NVIDIA. Intel has kind of been going through some stuff in the past like 4 to 5 months, and the stars kind of aligned for me because I was so dead set on getting an Intel processor. My goal initially was that I was going to get an Intel processor. I was going to get an i7 because the i7 I thought was, well, for one, it's a step up from the one that's in my laptop currently. So I just wanted something a little bit heavier, you know, heavier duty than the i5, which I think I'd have been fine if I stuck with the i5, if I got one. But I'm not gonna just be doing gaming, right? I want to leave room for everything, gaming, editing, you know, streaming, all that good stuff. So I didn't want to spare any expense on my processor. Now the graphics card, you know, it might not be the best pair, I think, between the two, but it leaves room to be upgraded later on. So if I could get a nice processor, then I'd much rather have, was it the GPU bottleneck over the processor bottleneck? I'd much rather have that instead. So, and then if I want to upgrade my graphics card way in the future, then I can do that later. Now, I probably went a little overboard, right? This is probably one item that I spent more than what I should have. So this is the Arctic Liquid Freezer 360 black, you know, liquid cooler, right? And I heard it was like one of the best, you know, or I guess value or anything. It's probably the best value one. So probably didn't need you know, a water cooler. Probably did not need one. Hopefully this will last me. They say it lasts for like a good 5 years. Here's hoping it lasts that long. But this is what we have right now. I also have my case right here. This is the NZXT H6 Flow, which from what I understand is a very good case. I like the way it looks. I like the black and everything, and it's what's called a fish tank case, apparently. That's apparently what it's called. Yeah, it's nice. I was also kind of making sure that I had a case. There's like extra space back there for like cable management, which I heard cable management can be pretty rough. So I'm hoping that I can get some pretty good cable management going with that. And then it also comes with the 3 fans back here. It's always good when a PC case comes with extra fans, I've heard. My monitor here is the Acer, let me see, it's kind of a long, like, I have the boxes back here. It's a 1442 monitor, and it's the XV272U. It's a 27-inch screen, right? My plan for now is to get another one of these, maybe, depending on how much I like it. I'll probably try and get the same one. But we'll see what happens. I played around with it a little bit, hooked it up to my laptop, and moved the screen over here and all that good stuff, and it looks really good. So I'm excited to play some games on this. I've never had a screen this size before. Almost forgot about this bad boy. So this is the last piece of my computer that I bought before I just went ahead and got everything else. This is Western Digital 1 terabyte SSD. These days, a lot of folks are just going straight to SSDs. Hard drives are kind of a thing of the past now. I mean, I think they're still good to have, but usually it's better to have an SSD. I have a 1 terabyte right now. I'm gonna get probably either another 1 terabyte or a 2 terabyte later on. Just because I know that I'm gonna need more space for games and everything else. But yeah, so that's pretty much off that I like. This is like the first half of everything, right? So this is like all of like the main stuff, right? In this box right here that actually just came in like maybe 10 minutes ago. Not 10 minutes ago, because the video's been going for 20. Well, like 30 minutes ago now. Is everything else. Let's see, hopefully everything is in here. I'm so excited. I can't contain myself. I've been sitting, if you couldn't tell, I've been cleaning, but I've also kind of just been sitting here. I had my window open and everything, just kind of watching and waiting. So, keyboard right here. This is my keyboard that I'm going with. I've heard some great things about this keyboard. It didn't cost me very much, thankfully. It's a good budget keyboard. That's the word that I was looking for. Wow, my brain turned off for a second, short circuited and all that. It's a lot of stuff going on right now. Next on the list is my RAM, right? So I didn't really need DDR5, but I went ahead and got DDR5. It's 32 gigabytes, so two sticks of 16 gigabytes. And yeah, I pretty much knew out the gate that I was going to get 32 gigabytes because my laptop currently has 16. And I think 16 was a pretty good. My laptop was originally 8, but I had to go on ahead and kind of upgrade that to 16. Fortunately, I could put 16 in there. Could have put 32, but that would have been overkill for the laptop at least. I didn't really need to do that. Team Group T-Force Delta, and it's RGB. Mind you, I don't really have any RGB for real. That's not really the setup that I was looking for. Which also, I think I got the wrong fans too. I should have got the black ones instead, but we'll talk about that in a second. But black aesthetic. I like the color black. It's not a coincidence. It's not. It's because I'm black. Pack of 3 fans. Kind kind of good to keep everything cool. I'm really going to keep this as cool as possible, because I'm worried. I'm always worried that something might overheat. I was always worried that my laptop would overheat because I'd be overworking it, because I would be. Don't know what Thermalright. I heard Thermalright is actually pretty good, and these were not expensive at all, like $13. So here's hoping those last for a while. If not, then we can always pay for some more. Last but not least, this right here. This is my power supply. This is my PSU Corsair RM 850E. I've heard some good things about this. Originally, I was going to get a 750 power bank because I wasn't sure what I needed, but I just went ahead and got the 850 instead of 750. That way, I already have it. Like, if I need to upgrade something that consumes more power, that if my computer gets so many new upgrades that it starts producing more power, then I definitely needed this, so I don't have to pay for that later on. So yeah, I'm also my computer. I'm trying to make it future proof. Basically, if I want to upgrade it, then I only have to, like, if I want to upgrade my motherboard, or if I want to get a bigger graphics card, then literally all I have to do is get those two items. I don't have to get another power supply or another water cooler or anything like that if they last long enough, or a processor. The gang's all here. Hey, so what's good, y'all? This is the end of the video right now. I appreciate y'all watching this video. I'm probably going to split it up because of the fact that I was already kind of running over the time that I wanted to on the recording. I was so excited. I just couldn't stop myself. I couldn't help it. My stuff kind of arrived at a weird time. But we're still gonna record that next video. Matter of fact, we're going right into it after this one. So after this one, go tune into that next video, which will either be releasing on the same day or it'll release a little bit later. We'll see. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and then tune in for the next one where we'll actually be putting it together. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one.